Hey, I'm Bookwoman,
Bookman.
and we're back with some page turners. I'll start with Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. She is so good. I loved her previous book, Black Cake, which was much better than the TV series. The book's always better. This is about a well-to-do Black family in New England, features a strong young lady who's a little girl when her brother is killed. He's also very young. Two of them are alone in the house. And this is the story about how Abby eventually finds out who murdered her brother. It is another page turner, of course. And this book is a lot of fun and also a page turner. Martha Hall Kelly, who's written wonderful books, has written the Martha's Vineyard Beach and Book Club. And you know, I had to get this the day it came out just because of the title. I've never been to Martha's Vineyard, but this book makes me want to go. It's about a book club formed in World War II, yes, on Martha's Vineyard, and what happens up to the present. A must read.
My books are a lot better as usual.
Not.
They're by the Connolly brothers, John and Michael. And yes, they spell their last names a little bit differently. They're not really brothers, but they're brothers under the skin because they write just alike. Terrific. The best crime writers working in America and England and the world today. We'll start with Michael Connolly. Everybody knows him. Two of the best TV crime series in the last 30 years. And now he's branching out. He's got new characters and a new setting, almost new setting. This is Murder on Catalina Island off the coast of California with brand new characters. Not Hieronymus Bosch this time, not Renee Ballard. And even better, I'm hoping to get at least 15 or 20 books in this series. And John Connolly continues his series with the private detective in Maine and his two best friends, Louis and Angel, who, yeah, they're mass killers, but they're good guys at heart, and take care of our lead character in this story about theft in Mexico, stealing antiquities and artifacts of ancient civilizations from South America, and a disappearing boyfriend, and lots of deaths.
Sounds like Walter Mosley if they're good,
Yes,
but they're killers at heart. I love Kevin Wilson, the man that brought us the family thing. This new book called Run for the Hills starts out in Coalfield, Tennessee, not far from where I grew up. And the protagonist is working, selling fresh produce, and this man she doesn't know drives up. Turns out they share the same father. And their father left both of them after a few years after they were born. Or anyway, there's more of their siblings out across America, and yes, they go meet their other siblings and eventually confront the father. It's just so good. And atmosphere. If you liked the Daisy Jones and the Six and the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I did love, this new book takes place in 1980 at NASA in the Houston Johnson Space Center. Anyway, NASA, if you know that place in Houston, Joan wants to be a scientist. She's hired, one of the first women hired, and she really wants to go up into the atmosphere. This book is terrific. It's going to be one of the best books of the year.
My next set of crime books are a step down in terms of violence. These are a little easier on the palate and conscious. Carl Hiaasen. You all know Carl Hiaasen, funniest crime writer working in the last century. And he continues to sandblast the surface of Florida with the tourist industry and the climate crisis in Florida and the bad politics and the crazy vultures that are always descending on good-hearted people. Carl Hiaasen's got tons of new characters you can laugh about. as they continually get in trouble. Or,
I hope he does Nashville next.
he should, Layla Lalami's written Dream Hotel. If you've got fears about AI, if you worry about the future of technology and the invasion of our privacy and liberty, this novel about a woman stepping off an airplane from abroad at the LAX airport in Southern California. She's immediately arrested by basically a version of the ICE agency. Why is she being arrested? Because AI has predicted she's going to commit a crime in the future.
It's too scary.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot
Is
of
this
what...
where we're headed? Read this novel. It's scary.
Mark Twain is such an interesting man. If you have not visited his home in Hartford, Connecticut, make plans to travel. This book is so good. Ron Chernow has done it again with another page turner doorstopper biography. Remember, he wrote Hamilton, that the fabulous musical is based upon. Can't wait to finish this.
My author is as well known as Mark Twain. Stephen King. Never Flinch is his new novel. It's one of his crime novels. It's his modern day feminist version of Sherlock Holmes, the character named Holly Gibney, and she's at work again solving these crimes that have a taste, a fringe of fantasy to them, but really are just plain old crimes by evil people, and she catches them.
Check us out at bookmanbookwoman.com and happy reading.